Hey, this video is about the Brill school bus. They were made from 1951 through 1953. They sold 25 of them. I guess the last one was delivered in 52. Luzerne Carbon County School District bought 4 of them. Lower Marion Township bought 9 of them. That's what's in this picture here. They use for advertising. Hinsdale Board of Education of Chicago bought 3. Abington Township School District bought 2. School District of Upper Dublin, which is in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, bought 1. School District of Reading, PA, bought 2. One of them is now restored and in the Hershey Antique Automobile Museum up on top of the hill. It's in the basement. Livonia Central School District of Detroit bought 1. Henrietta Central School District of Rochester, New York bought 1. An outfit called School Bus Sales Incorporated bought 2 in 1952. They were just outside of Anoda, New York, and I think they were part of the Anoda Products company. They made bodies. In fact, when Brill was going out of business, they had some contract for some Air Force crash trucks. The Brill didn't have the factory anymore, so they subcontracted to Oneida. So if you look at the dashboard plates on an R2 Air Force crash truck, there'll be an Oneida plate on there also. And there was also one to Springfield, which was a demonstrator originally, and it wound up at Springfield now. I'm not sure which Springfield it was, but there is a Springfield Township right next to Abington. And so the superintendents might have talked to each other about that. And picked one up. The Springfield Township of Delaware County was on a bus line and right next to the trolley line. And a lot of the kids walked to school, so I don't think they had a school bus system. I could be wrong about that, but I suspect it was the one up in next to Abington. The total was 25 of them that were built. They were excited about the visibility of the driver. The steering wheel was close to the windshield, seat was close to the windshield. There were a couple different seatings you could get. You could have 3 on both sides, or 2 on one side, 3 on the other. Their advertising said that they had a C-27, but I don't think anybody bought one of them from what I've seen. There were none listed in the C-27 roster going to a school district. And depending upon what kind of seating arrangement you wanted, you could get 58 kids or you could get 48. You'd have 3 on one side, 2 on the other, just depending upon what you wanted to do. You'll notice there's a seat holder for your hand when you're going down the road for children. And at one time, they used to have a hole there, not on Brill buses, but on their previous buses. And kids would get their hands caught in them and hurt themselves, especially if the bus is rolling along and stopped quickly and their hand was inside there. They could, hurt themselves pretty bad. So they started putting a plate inside of that on all the buses. And had an extra good-sized door so you could get in and out easily. the rubber on the treads, and their low steps the kids could get on. And they were very proud of their engines that were gave you a lot of room to work on it. Red diamonds were the typical bus there. Big brakes, and they were the big sales feature. It was integral construction. The body was all one piece, all welded all together. A lot of school buses had a bus body bolted to a truck frame, and their claim was this is much stronger for protecting the kids. And also, your warranty was covered by Brill. You didn't have to have any problems with two different companies, the body or the frame, if you had a problem with your bus. They also stressed economical operation. I got a shop manual from Upper Dublin School District in the early 70s. It's very similar to a C31 book, except that it did have school bus lights and other stuff that were different, than a C31. Probably the extra big brakes, but they never really took off. Awful lot of competition all over the United States with school buses. But they tried hard. That's the only I can say. The Brill management really worked hard to try every angle they could to send out a good product and make profits.